Hi everybody, welcome to FAS 141, Online Digital Photography. My name is Tom Wolf and I am your instructor for this semester. Before we get started, I wanted to just share with everyone a short video that goes over the logistics of this class, and hopefully it'll make your online experience go a little bit more smoothly. So all of you will see this panel when you log in to your D2L portal, and once you log in, you'll get a window that looks like this. I'm just going to switch my role from the instructor to the student, so we're actually seeing the screens as you would see them. I do see screens differently as the instructor, so sometimes you guys may have questions about things, and I'll ask you to do screen captures of that. The reason for that is sometimes I'm not seeing exactly what you're seeing, so please be aware of that. So as you log in, just be mindful in the upper left-hand corner here, there is a news panel. This is not like CNN news. This is actually news that relates to the class. And oftentimes what I'll use this for is to announce perhaps some changes in the class, or every once in a while, a video that I might post or some sort of class logistics thing needs to be addressed. And what we'll do is we'll post that up in this news section here. So just every time you log in, just check there, make sure that there's nothing new posted up in there. So then once you've logged into this window, just go to the top, select content, and then you're going to notice we've got a table of contents. This table of contents, as the semester goes along, will continue to grow. Each Monday and Thursday, a new module will open up. The one exception here is this week we do have a holiday, so on the 4th there will be no new module. So the next module you will see actually will open up on July 8th. Modules generally open up later in the evening. Ideally, they're supposed to open at 11:59, but I will typically open those up a little bit easier, a little earlier for those of you that want to get a teeny bit of a head start on things, but 11:59 at the latest on things. When you log in, you're going to notice there's going to be 4 or 5 items that you're going to have to take on here. So the first thing is there's going to be a lesson. So you're going to want to click on the lesson, and each lesson looks like this. The first page is kind of an outline of what is going to be due in the module, and then at the top of this page you'll see you've got all your pages here. There's 21 pages. Make sure you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and then click next page, and that will scroll you right through all 21 pages. Some pages are shorter than others, so again, just make sure that you do scroll all the way down there. Once you have finished all 21 pages, you can come back to the main module page, and you're going to notice we have a couple of discussion items. The discussions are essentially where you participate as if we were in a face-to-face classroom. So I would throw out a question to the class and the class would respond. Typically there's only one discussion. This week we have 2 discussions. The first one is really more of a logistical one. So for the first one, I just want you to read the syllabus, which is located all the way at the bottom here. And once you've read that syllabus, if you have any questions, post it in this discussion. If you don't have any questions, just make sure you post read and understood so that I do know that you went ahead and read this. Then here's your discussion 1.2. That's actually a little bit more like the ones that we will be doing in every module. It's kind of a reflection question. The important thing for you to remember about this is that there's not going to be a right or a wrong answer to it. What I'm really looking for is for you to have an opinion or have a take, and then support that with some sort of either documentation or information or research that you've done. So, a lot of this class is going to be about finding out what a successful photograph is. And for each individual person, that definition is probably going to be a little different or a little bit fluid. So what I'm going to ask you to do a lot is try to identify what are those factors or characteristics that make a successful photograph. So that is what we're going to talk about in that first discussion. You guys should post one main posting here, maybe a paragraph long, 2 paragraphs at the most. And then you should also at least respond to one of your peers here. So your peer response, you could, either agree with that person or disagree with them. But in either case, add to the discussion by bringing along some more research or some more supporting materials. I will pop into these discussions every so often if I see that the participation isn't super exciting or robust. Then I will kind of stir the pot there. If you guys are doing all right on your own, then we'll let you kind of mix it up on your own. So that's an important part of this class here. The next thing you'll have to do is an assignment. For the first 2 modules, the assignments are just simply written assignments. Once we get to module 3, that is when you're going to do a photographic assignment, and that's when you're going to need a camera. So those of you guys that are worried about cameras, you won't need a camera, or you won't have to post anything that you take pictures of up until module 3, which is going to open up on the 11th of July. And then you have a quiz at the bottom. The quiz is self-correcting, so once you submit it, it will automatically correct and grade for you on that. So make sure that every module you take that quiz also. So again, just always scroll all the way down through things, and everything you'll notice has a starting date and a due date. So be very mindful of your due dates. Once that due date passes, these drop boxes give me a notice saying that your submission was late. And if your submission is late, you will be penalized for it. The quizzes will close at this time. So on the 8th at 11:59 p.m., the quiz will no longer be available. So there are no late submissions on the quizzes. So also be mindful of that. I'm going to just pause this video a second, and I'm going to take us back to the faculty login here, or the faculty page. So give me 1 second. So now I'm working right now in the faculty members view, or the instructor's view of this class, and I just want to show this to you guys. With the online classes, we do keep track of when you log in and how long you're actually going through the content of the class here. So I'm not going to show you what students this is, but as you can see, we do have all the statistics of how many submissions, how many discussions have been posted, how long this person, so this person so far has only been in the course content for about 4 minutes and 6 seconds. You'll see the quizzes and the checklists. All this stuff is available so that I can view it. The expectation here is that, if this was a face-to-face class, you would be in the classroom for 6 hours per week. So, I'm going to be looking at how much time you're spending in this class. And obviously, if you're only spending 4 minutes, and I'm sure this person, just got started with the class, so it's not an issue right now. But, at the end of a module, if I saw you were only in there for 4 minutes, I probably would be wondering what's going on in there. So please make sure that you are spending the time in here. These modules probably take 2 to 3 hours to go through. And once you throw the discussions in there, you definitely should be spending at least 3 and probably closer to 6 hours once we include the assignments per module. So just keep that in the back of your mind as sort of a guideline. I mean, I'm not going to mark you off if you're not in the module for 6 hours, but to do well in the class, that's probably where you should be falling. So to budget your time, please be aware of that. So with that, I'm going to finish this video up, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, certainly feel free to shoot me an email or give me a buzz at your convenience. Unfortunately, this is a summer class, so I'm probably on campus a little bit less than I normally would be, but if you do need to meet with me, feel free to give a shout or send an email, and we can set up a time to either meet face-to-face, or we can even do a FaceTime call, whatever works for you. So with that, I'll wish you all well and good luck for the semester, and we certainly will see you down the road here with some more videos as the semester progresses. So good luck and enjoy the 4th of July. See ya.